People often say that Warren Buffett uses intrinsic value to evaluate potential investments. But when you look more closely at everything that he's written, everything that he's said, you find that this doesn't actually seem to be the case. Charlie Munger said he's never seen Buffett do any of these sort of calculations, for example. So why not? Well, the difficulty with intrinsic value is there are 20 or 30 different methods of calculating it, and they all give different results. So they're all conflicting with each other. Another disadvantage of intrinsic value calculations is that they're highly sensitive to the inputs that you put, that you can slightly change the inputs just by a fraction of a percent, and the result can vary by hundreds of percent. The third difficulty with intrinsic value is that even if a company is undervalued according to some arcane calculations, if the company stays undervalued, it doesn't really do you any good. So what we need is a quote from Buffett, and Buffett says that he only invests in companies for which he's very confident of making a return of at least 10% return per year. So we think, well, Buffett makes more than 10%. Certainly that's the case, but he does that with a margin of safety. So we ask for at least 10% or higher, but with a strong margin of safety. And so this is the way we approach it through Teaminvest. We don't really calculate intrinsic value. We calculate the expected return that you can confidently make under a margin of safety. So this is done by looking at it doesn't have too much debt, and looking at growth in sales and growth in earnings, and looking at stable growth over time.